This is Mike Vrobel with Royal LePage CRM. I wanted to give you a quick overview of navigating through the CRM itself. So of course it all starts from the RLP network, rlpnetwork.com. I'm going to log myself in. And from here I'll simply click on the Realtors tab at the top, CRM software on the left, and you should see the CRM login button if you have access to Royal LePage CRM. Click on that, and the CRM will open in a new window. Now, the first thing most people ask me is when they open it up, they'll see this feed coming up, and they'll go, what is this? Well, the feed is actually Chatter. Chatter is a social media tool built right into Salesforce. With that, you can actually interact with any other user that's on Royal LePage CRM and ask questions, share comments, all kinds of activity you could be doing there. Of course, you can see you can post files, links, polls, but a lot of people go, well, this is just kind of in my way. So to get it out of your way, it's fairly simple. There is the Hide Feed button, and you can always open it up later, but I'll click on Hide Feed, and that gives me a little bit easier access to the CRM and some of the quick start buttons, which are right here and are, of course, very important for you in terms of quickly creating contacts, adding tasks or events, logging a call, for instance. You can do that right from here. And of course, the one that I want to point out for you as a new CRM user are the Royal LePage help and resources. These are specific for the CRM, and these will give you some information on, for instance, getting started, using it on your mobile device, creating and applying email templates, etc. Of course, the main part of the CRM is down here, My Tasks. This will show you your tasks that you have, and you can actually check them out here. You can sort them, for instance, if you just want to see what's due today, if you want to see what's coming up in the next few days, this month, all open activities, you can do that from the drop-down box on the right side. This is your quick, what do you need to be working on? Now, on the left side, you'll notice complete, and there's an X. To complete any task from this section, it's really simple. You click on the little X. The task will now be marked as completed. And all I have to do is click on Save. And now my task has been marked as completed for that contact. Down below this, if you have a lot of tasks, you'll notice your calendar. Your calendar can show you events that you have in the next or today, coming up in the next few days, in the next 31 days. You can check these out. If you click on the buttons down below, you'll be able to get more information on all of these. And at the very bottom is your dashboard. Your dashboard can be used to quickly access information, but you'll notice that one thing, that the dashboard needs to be refreshed from time to time. So I'll click on Refresh Dashboard, and it would go through and refresh my dashboard depending on which one that I'm looking at. Notice also the Customize Page section. So you do have some options to customize the page for your needs depending on, let's say, what dashboard you want to have a look at down here. So you can do that. Now, as we go in, you'll notice the tabs at the top: Home, Tasks and Calendar, Contacts, Dashboards, etc. But that's not all you have. If you click on the plus, you'll be able to see every tab that you have available to you. So here you'll notice the Action Plan Templates, Action Plans. Now, you'll notice these are also in the left side, the main navigation, which I sometimes even forget, but it's always there for you. So if you want to see the Action Plan Templates, you can click on those. We also have access to our email and phone scripts here for you to check out, and recent items down near the bottom. The tabs are also customizable for you. So you'll notice at the top here, there is the Add a Tab, and you can customize your display depending on how you want it. So I'll click on Add a Tab, and let's say I want to have my action plans right up near the top. I can add the action plans, and now they appear in my top bar navigation. So that way I can quickly access any other tabs that I'm using regularly. For those of you who are going to get into some of the social media features of the CRM, Conversations might be one of the tabs that you want to add at the top. Now let's go back to the Tasks and Calendar just to show you. You do have the Task and Calendar tab, which will give you a different view of your tasks altogether. And then I'll go up to the Contacts. Now, navigating contacts in most of the views in Salesforce is a little different. You'll notice right off the top, I have my recent contacts. So this doesn't necessarily show me all of my contacts. It's actually going to show me just the ones that I've looked at or had an activity against recently. But you then are presented with a number of views. So I can see, for instance, here, let's see all of my contacts. I click the view and I can select Go. And then this will show me my contacts that I have in the CRM. And you'll notice the new contact button up here as well, so you can create a new contact. But your different views show you different ways that you can view your contacts. For instance, I might look at neglected contacts, contacts who have no activity tracked against them in the past 90 days. That might help me determine, hey, who should I be calling right now because it's been a little while. I can see, of course, let's say I want to view my buyers. So if I've categorized people as buyers, they can come in this view. You'll notice at the top here also the create new view. So you can go in here and create your own views depending on your needs and customize this for yours. So you could say, for instance, contacts with the name Mike. And I'm going to go here and say the first name of the contact equals Mike. And as I scroll down, I can then choose which fields I want to display. So maybe I'll want their email, phone number. I don't need their title. I can remove their title. Maybe I'll want, let's say, maybe I want their, I don't know, mailing city. So or mailing street, sorry. So I can put that in there. And when I click on save, it'll show my view only with the people who, for instance here, first names are Mike. Now, of course, when you're in the contact, the same applies, so let me open up a contact for you. The feed at the top here, so you'll notice the feed. And to edit fields in here, there is the edit button. That's very simple, but you can also simply double-click a field. Now, when you double-click, let's say I wanted to add a mobile phone number here, so I'm going to go 416-555-5555. I can then hit save, and it'll save on that contact. So you don't necessarily need to click on edit. You can just put in the number or double click to add any information that you want. Notice also that all the fields are collapsible. So if you want to collapse a field, you can do that. And that way you're not getting bogged down by too much information. So you can collapse those, and that remains that way. So if I go in and open up another contact here, let's open up Carol, you'll notice that those fields are collapsed. So that way they're not in my way again. Now, one of the big parts of Salesforce and Royal LePage CRM is the search bar up here near the top. And that's a really important part for you getting around the CRM and using it. So you can always do searches for any name. So let's say I wanted anybody with Kelly. I can do Kelly Star. And it'll show me the people. These are other users. It'll show me the contacts. I can go this way on the left here and select contacts. And, of course, quickly click on them. It's very simple, just like that. Of course, you can also, if you know their email address, you could do a search, let's say, Kelly's email address, so Kelly McCain Star. I can do searches in a whole bunch of different ways. So that way, if ever I'm looking up a contact, I can check it out there. Now, one thing you'll also notice is at the top right of almost all the screens, you're going to notice there's some help. There's some tours. Now, those are Salesforce, so they're not necessarily going to be specific to Royal LePage CRM. But when you're looking for help or when you're looking for options and how you can really get the most of the CRM, I invite you to check some of those out. And, of course, I invite you to ask questions as you see fit and really take this thing for a trial and see what it can do. So I hope you learned a little bit about navigating through the Royal LePage CRM. Again, the best way is by logging in, trying it out. Use the search bar up top. Check out the tasks and calendar. Add an event. Add a contact. Click in there. See what it's like to edit them. Check out the tabs that are available and check out what you can do. Thank you so much, and have a great day.